selfish man, a monster. A wolf, hidden with the tattered remains of a dead lamb's skin and wool. And yes, I murdered it before wearing its face to fit in with the others while I hunted them down within their own flock. You are my first and only love. You see, in a world of noise and audio feedback, you live in a world of silence. The idea of being able to speak my darkest desires to you, prattling on about how the light in my last victim's eyes slowly faded away, makes me harden in ways that before I could only dream about. Confessing to you the many ways in which I would carve and dismantle a body much like a hunter would a deer, and have you smile at me with that innocent look of love and adoration on your face. It would be a divine pleasure that so few of my kind would ever know about. I doubt that any other serial killer has their very own love that they can confess to honestly and never be judged by. Whether your back is to me, I aim to speak in the dirtiest of tongues, and have you none the wiser. I bloody love it. It's a risky move, I know that. But a small bit of gaslighting and I'm sure I could redirect the incident and talk my way out of it. You're facing away from me. I could take this opportunity right here and now. I am ready to twist what you heard against you, should it go down like that. Only it doesn't. I murdered the woman who was missing last week. I cut out her tongue while she was still alive. I strangled her with her own stockings until she couldn't fight anymore. Then, I stabbed her until she was drowning in her own blood. Her body's in the woods behind the university. I still have the tongue. Do you want to see it? I watch you closely. My eyes watching for a hitched breath, a gasp of surprise, a twitch, something, anything that would show you heard me. I know you're deaf, but just how deaf? I still can't help but question it. I've slowly been raising my voice while your back has turned over the past 2 weeks to see. I couldn't help myself. The paranoia was eating away at me. That you were a trick to get me to expose myself as the Harlequin serial killer. They gave me that name because I leave my handprints in their own blood across their mouth and face. You turn to me and you see me watching you. You smile a beautiful smile and I can't help but smile back. And the realization that you truly cannot hear me sets off fireworks in my chest. My heart pounds as I feel a giddiness take over. You're mine. You're mine. You're mine. You're mine. Everyone has a soulmate. Two halves of a whole. And when your soulmate is as powerful as I am, I swear you won't even face darkness. I won't allow any shadow to touch you or come near you. Your innocence and beauty will be protected by me forever. I want to be the thing that shields you from this cruel world. You see, my love, I believe that evil is a tangible thing. It exists like wavelengths, just like sound and light. And just as you cannot hear those sound waves, the evil of this world hasn't touched you. You are immaculate, pristine, clean. The world is made up of two classes, predator and prey. I am predator, and all the world is prey. Even you, my darling, are prey. You are in so much danger without me, I cannot fathom that thought. There are so many insidious people out there. They're like me. Something that horror stories are made of. But I will protect you. I will keep you safe. With a predator like me near you, no other monster would dare come near you. Instinct is no match for reason, and just like other humans, reason could be my downfall or my rise. I reason that confessing my darkest deeds to you now, and in the future, while your back is turned, will give me the release I need, and keep me sharp. A sharp blade ready to cut into the flesh of my next victim. It'll help me keep a wise and calm mind, and that'll keep my plans and myself several steps ahead of the authorities. My sweet love, my sweet, deaf love. You are perfect for me, and I am perfect for you. You are mine. You are unsullied and unmarred, so untouched by the filth that taints this world and all the people around us. And they are all tainted by it. Like your last boyfriend. No, I couldn't stop him. I couldn't stop hurting him. He was too close to you. I didn't like that. I had to remove him from the equation in order to make sure your eyes and heart only saw me when I finally made myself known. It only makes the bile rise in my throat. The thought of him near you, able to touch you. You were mine then, and you are mine now. Only mine, and never anyone else's. He should have known better than to touch something that belongs to me. He had to suffer. And I enjoyed taking my time, cutting him from stern to groin, while he screamed in gibberish and begged for his life. Even as his intestines fell to the floor. A human's denial, despite it clearly being game over, is a powerful thing. I kept him alive much longer than many of my other kills. I hung him from the ceiling, skinning him partially, and even using my teeth at one point, leaving bite marks across his flesh that I didn't even remember leaving. I think the rage simmered too close to the surface, and I couldn't contain myself. He tasted foul. I know if I tasted your blood, you would taste sweet. A divine ambrosia that hums through your veins and calls out to the darkness in others. You attract these vile beasts. And now that I've found you, now that you're mine, I won't allow another predator to devour you. To ruin you. For as long as I live, I won't let anyone hurt you. You have to remain clean, unspoiled. I embrace you and tuck your head under my chin. if you dare to run away or break us, I'll have to find you and teach you that you can't ever leave me. I don't want to do that. Don't ever make me do that. I will never let you leave. You are mine now. I'll never let another human get near you. I'll never let them hurt you. I'll be everything you need. I won't let anyone hurt you, not even yourself. You are the safest with me. I won't let you go. I won't let you run. I will keep you beside me at all costs. You are so precious. You look up at me, questioningly, innocently. I smile at you and step back so you can read my lips. I love you. You give me that smile again. It's beautiful. You are beautiful. You make the rotting carapace of my heart beat painfully in my chest. My sweet little love, my poor sweet little love. So unaware of the darkness that whispers so close to you. It's the first time I've said I love you. I can feel your breath quicken as your eyes widen briefly as it sinks in. You are an open book. A clean, innocent open book. It stirs something in me, knowing that I can practically read your thoughts as they splay across your face in real time, as you come to realize what I've said. For you, this is the beginning of a new chapter in the story of us. Our love story. I am too intoxicated on the drug of you. I want you, to keep you, to own you, to possess you. And I intend to do just that. You are at work. You work as a sign language interpreter in a call center. The pay is good, and the hours are consistent, and as long as you're happy, I am willing to allow you to do that, for now. You say it helps to be involved with your community, and to help other sign language speakers. I can respect that. But I know that you can work remotely now, and I will insist on that when we get to move in together. So I can keep you at my fingertips at all times. However, for now, I am content, as it gives me enough time to come over to your place, to relax in the very essence of you. And I deserve this. This city is a horrible place. I never wanted to come to the city. Have I ever told you how much I hate the city? I bloody well hate it. I flipping hate the city. The reek of trash and urine assaults my nose. The angles of too many tall buildings, like monoliths, standing in memorandum of the ghost of a human history that died for its future. We must die to be reborn and all that shit. But it feels too big, yet too compact. And all the people stacked on top of each other like rats. They pulse and fuck look and defecate. It's like an endless cycle of soul-sucking depravity. I never wanted to come here, but this is where you are. And so, I remain. There. Honey, I'm home. Oh, I've been here many times before, but this time is different now that I know for sure that I possess you. That you are mine. Even if all of this is now mine as you are, I still don't want to alarm you in any way. It is best that you live your life unaware of all the things monsters like myself do. I know what I do is keeping you safe and protected from the other monsters that slink past you in the shadows. I should take off my shoes so as to not leave behind anything. I'll leave my cap on, but take my N59 mask off. I can't risk you knowing that I was here. I know it would upset you as being a step too far. Surely too far past love for you and more like obsession. And it would be the best to keep these moments to myself. You are brilliant and attentive. It's one of the things I love about you, and it gives me a thrill making sure that I can come and go from your home as I please, without you being any the wiser. I am calculated. Making sure that I don't move anything too far from where it originally was. I don't want to deceive you, but there are some things that I know would upset you, and I want to shelter you from that. You are simply too pure to understand that what I do comes from a place of love and protection. Scent here. It's unlike anything else I've ever breathed in. It lights up parts of my brain that often sleep. It awakens the feral wolf inside that wants to bury my face in your neck and clamp down my jaws around your jugular. Oh, your scent is intoxicating and subtle. It is a different scent from the one you wore when I first met you. But it is the same as the one you wore from earlier this year when you didn't know me yet. When I stood behind you on the subway. I know your apartment's layout by heart. You entered through the front door and are promptly in the living room. If we were to sit and watch television together, we would sit on your couch and have our backs to the entrance. The hallway leading down an open concept kitchen that overlooks the living room. Your kitchen houses a small table with 2 chairs and large sliding glass doors that open up onto your balcony. If you continue down the hallway, you'll step into your bedroom, which has an ensuite bathroom and large sliding glass doors that also lead to your balcony. It makes looking into your apartment ridiculously easy. I can see everything. Did you know that? I know you're on the 2nd floor, but if I were to live with you, we would get blackout curtains and I would remind you to lock the glass doors. Robbers can climb in, love. Your apartment's messy. There are a couple of dishes in the sink and a food box of microwavable dinner on the counter. I can see a single sock on the couch and its counterpart on the floor. The blanket that was used for the night is spread across the couch, not folded or returned to its place across the back. I can feel the chaos that exists here. After all, your home is a place where your inner thoughts expand and translate into the way you live. I won't allow this when we live together. I require things to be organized and clean. I will make sure you know the benefits of a clean home and how it will help organize those disorderly thoughts. I start with your ensuite bathroom. I can feel the reminiscent humidity from your shower that morning before you went to work. Disappointing. It's simply too weak to give me a taste of you. Although this will tide me over until I can see you and taste you again for myself. I run my fingers across the bottle of cosmetics and occasionally find myself reading what they are. There's so many of them. I understand that you want to take care of your skin. I'm not the kind of man to stop you from nurturing your body, your skin, and your beauty. And I will never refuse you these products which make you happy, although I do not think you require them. And in the future we will, together, choose what you will use. I don't want you to be taken advantage of by men selling snake oil. You are so trusting, naive, so pure. A damp towel hung over the edge of your hamper. You haven't done your laundry yet. Just I've been hoping it's a treasure trove of what you might have left me. An entire day's work hugging your body has gathered in your shirt you wore yesterday. This is my reward. Your scent alone could make me savage. My heartbeat. I can feel it thrumming against my bones as my heart itself feels like a wild thing trying to escape from my ribcage. My blood pulses through my body and reverberates into darker recesses of my very soul. Your scent makes me twitch. I want to lay on your bed where you sleep, dream, surf the internet from your laptop, and play with yourself. You shouldn't be home. What are you doing here? I hear all the familiar sounds I hear through the small cameras that I've placed throughout your apartment. I can even envision exactly what you're doing. The sound of your keys as you put them back in your purse and throw it to the small table in the entranceway. I'm trapped. The closest place to hide is a shower. I know your patterns. You are headed for the bedroom to change out of your work clothes into something more comfortable. Then 30 minutes or so of relaxing in the living room while you surf your phone. But this is outside the norm for what you do. I know your schedule. You should not be home. Are you sick? Has something happened? The instinct to be quiet as I rush into the bathroom. Something I can't seem to ignore, even though I know you can't hear me. The shower. It's the only place large enough to hide a man of my size. I yank my N59 mask back over my face. I'm so close to you now, but this feels so far. Even knowing that you can't hear me, I'm holding my breath in fear. Or is it anticipation? Or is it anticipation? I'm correct, you will sit down on the floor, leaning your back against the couch, after pouring yourself a glass of something non-alcoholic. You'll then focus intently on your phone for a while. If I walk behind you and to the front door, it'll only leave me open briefly. My heart slams its allegretto tempo in my throat as I near your bedroom door and look out. Your head is down. A glass of juice on the coffee table. You're doing exactly as I expected. Eyes locked on your phone screen. I take a slow, measured breath and begin to move down the hallway into the front door. You are so beautiful. You don't even register me moving past you as I stand behind you. You are fully immersed in what you're doing, and being this close to you without you knowing is a thrilling experience. I watch your shoulders move as your even breaths calm me. This was better by far than all those views the small cameras could offer me. I can practically touch you. It only takes a fraction of a second to realize that you've frozen. Could you hear me this entire time? Have you heard my confession about being the Harlequin? Despite facing away from me, I can feel your eyes on me. I look up and meet your eyes in the reflection of the television screen. The black screen offers a very detailed reflection of you and the rest of the room.